Hello and welcome to pinballpro.com. Today we'll be installing the SWTR-1 kit into a Twilight Zone pinball machine. The kit comes complete with an 8-inch subwoofer, adapter plate, two 5 1/4-inch backbox speakers, and a wiring harness. In this particular kit, we'll be installing the high-energy premium subwoofer. The first step to installing your Pinball Pro sound system is to begin with the backbox speakers. Find your key and remove the translite. Next, find a towel or some sort of padding so that you can remove the speaker panel without scratching its surface. Then, utilizing a Phillips head screwdriver, uninstall the speakers. In this case, I'm starting with the smaller of the two. Then, utilizing a 1/4-inch nut driver, remove the capacitor, if your game has one. Then remove the wire. And disconnect the other speaker. Then you'll need to follow the speaker wires up the cabinet to where they connect and disconnect them. In this case, it's J504 and 505. There's two connectors, and both will need to be disconnected. Once disconnected, you can route the wires out, or you can simply just disconnect them from the speakers by snipping them with a pair of diagonals or wire cutters. After uninstalling your speakers from your machine, grab the Pinball Pro 5-inch speaker with the wiring harness attached. Attach this to the left-hand side of the machine with the wiring harness facing downward inside the machine. Next, grab the Pinball Pro 5-inch speaker with the mounting plate. Take the speaker off of the mounting plate and save the enclosed screws. Then reinstall the Pinball Pro speaker. Next, take the speaker wire, the lighter gauge of the two, from the left speaker and attach it to the right. Then take the longer of the two wires, the ones with the spade connectors on the end, and run it into the base cabinet for connection to the subwoofer. Then utilize the remaining lead with the 4-pin connector and run it up the path of your previous speaker wiring. Then you will connect it to the right-hand-most connector. Now you've successfully attached the left speaker, screwing it not too tight as to damage the tweeter. Install the right-hand speaker utilizing the adapter plate. Then you attach the wire from the left speaker to the right speaker, the lighter gauge of the two. You ran the long wire with the spade connectors into the base cabinet, and you ran the shorter of the two heavy gauge wires up, around, and connected it to the right-handmost connector. Now you successfully completed the installation of the backbox speakers, and you can reinstall the speaker panel and the back glass if you like. Next, you will need to remove the lockdown bar and the playfield glass. I would also suggest removing the balls before lifting the playfield. Then lift the playfield. Once you've lifted the playfield, disconnect the cabinet speaker. Here's a comparison of the two speakers. Then install the included adapter plate. It simply slides over the factory studs. And reutilize the factory hardware. Then install the Pinball Pro subwoofer with the volume control facing forward so that it can easily be reached through the coin door. You may also choose to install it sideways so that it can easily be reached from the coin door. Then, utilizing the 4 enclosed screws from Pinball Pro and a Phillips screwdriver, attach the subwoofer to the adapter plate. Locate the wiring from the back box, which you fed down into the base cabinet, and attach it to your subwoofer. The red wire is positive, the black is negative. Now the installation of the SWTR-1 kit from Pinball Pro is complete. Simply turn on your game, reinstall the balls, and play a few rounds. To adjust the sound frequency, simply use this knob on your subwoofer. If you'd like higher frequency, turn it up. If you'd like less, turn it down. I suggest that you try multiple settings. Try all the way down, try all the way up, and try somewhere in the middle. We like to give you the ability to make multiple adjustments to customize the sound system to your liking. And as always, if you have questions, contact us at Pinball Pro.